you say you gain 60 pounds of water on a car ride here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
Hello,
How y'all doing?
and welcome back to my 600-pound podcast. I'm Jen,
And I'm Jess.
and today we are doing season 9, episode 13, Chrystal.
Yes, this first aired March 24th, 2021. That's pretty recent, though. I mean, well, I also keep thinking, 2017 was like 2 years ago.
I think 2007 was like 5 years ago.
Oh,
So, geez.
it's rough out here, man.
It
It is rough out here. Oh my gosh. So for this week, what have you been watching?
We put on Red 1 last night. That was not...
Yes.
I watched half of it, and that was not good.
Yeah.
What did you think?
No. I could tell it wasn't going to be good.
No, it wasn't good.
And within like the first 5 minutes. No.
Mm.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think how else have I been watching this week. We did watch The Grinch last night.
Yeah, that was
with Mom.
classic.
Loved the commentary.
Mm-hmm. And the cough sounds, loved it.
Oh, the coughing was driving me nuts. So we had a sleepover at our parents' last night.
Yeah.
Because we were doing a 5K this morning.
And they live...
That was by their house.
Yeah, they live up there. So we're like, let's just spend the night there so we don't have to wake up and drive like an hour in the morning.
Yeah. Oh my god. Jesus. The race started at 9. Had to be there by like 8:50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. But we did it. We did it. Our time was 49 minutes.
You were a second
30
ahead of me.
Yeah, 1 second. I was 49 minutes and 32 seconds, and you were 49 and 33.
Yeah, we did it, guys.
Yeah. We did it, Joe. Oh, it was rough.
I thought it was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I want to go to the next one.
Yeah, we signed up for the next one next December. So that'll be fun.
Yes, but I want to go to like the next one. I think there was another one in February.
Oh, you want to do another one?
Yeah, I like the badge. That was cute.
Yeah, it's fun. We got a sweatshirt. It was very fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was hard. I did not prepare at all for this. And I am not a runner at all by any means. I did a very light jog for a little bit, but most of the time I sped walked.
But 49 minutes for your first 5K is really not that bad.
True. It's not terrible. I mean, usually a mile for me is like 15, 16 minutes.
Yeah.
But whoo, we didn't come in last though. That was my goal, not to come in last.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
And we didn't.
Just don't come in last.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, for those who do go in last, you know what? Somebody's got to be last.
Yeah.
And you are so strong for doing that.
Also, we were like, you know what? Tammy Slayton and her sister Amanda, if they can do this in an hour and a half, we can do this.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And it was Amy, not Tammy.
Oh, shoot.
Tammy just watched.
Oh, I thought I said Amy. Did I not say Amy? Oh, my God.
I heard Tammy.
Okay.
Amy. Their names are too similar.
Yeah, I know.
Whew. But it was fun. I would recommend doing it. I mean, it was super early and very cold out, but if it was hot, I would have killed myself.
I would have thrown up, yeah. But that was fun.
Oh, yeah. Hell no. But let me think. Other shows I've been watching this week. I've been keeping up with the usual Sister Wives, 1,000-Pound Sisters, 1,000-Pound Best Friends, 90 Day. I'm trying to think. Oh, What We Do in the Shadows. Keeping up with the newest season. I think it's the last season. Trying to think what else. I don't know. I watched a bunch of Christmas movies this weekend.
Oh, nice.
You know, the usual, The Holiday, The Family Stone, some of those like cheesy, happy family romance ones, whatever.
And then last night we watched like the tail end of Jingle All the Way.
Yes. Oh,
which
classic.
Was a classic.
Classic.
And then I didn't really watch anything this week. I was just too busy.
Yeah, I feel that. Oh, man. All right. So I guess if there's nothing else on our radar. I don't know I know we talked about this in other episodes, but I can't remember if we talked about this on this show. We may have talked about it on Patreon. But Dr. Now announced a brand new show called 6,000 Pound Diaries.
Yes.
And it is airing on Lifetime January 6th. Do we think this is like his new show and that obviously it's his new show, but do we think this is replacing 600 Pound Life? Like,
yes.
Do you think it's canceled? What?
I don't think it's canceled. I think Lifetime probably offered him more money or something.
Whoa.
I don't know, because there's no new 600 Pound coming out.
That we know of. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Oh, man. That's... I don't know how I feel about it, because, like, my 600 Pound Life is such a classic, and, like, it's TLC, you know? And it, you know, as a TLC show, it's got the TLC vibes, like the trashy reality TV vibes, versus Lifetime. What are you freaking out about?
There's a stink bug. There's a stink bug. I'm gonna get it out of here.
Oh my god, you guys, Jen is fighting for her life right now.
Right,
she is fighting for her life against this. Oh, this is funny. Leave it. She's freaking out. I'm watching her on FaceTime. Oh, goodness. Just kill it.
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh my god. She put it on like a Post-it note and is walking it out of the room. Girl. Isn't it true that if you kill a stink bug, it like, I don't know, starts to smell? That's why they're called stink bugs? I don't know. I would love to know. Someone post in the Facebook group and let us know, please. Oh gosh. And she's back. You survived. I'm
gonna cut all that out, so it's okay.
Why? I was talking the whole time.
I was yapping the whole time.
I was yapping. The yapping does not stop. I want to know, stink bugs, do they smell if you kill them, right?
Yeah, I had to flush it down the toilet.
Ew. Okay. Well, where were we? Oh, okay. So talking about 6,000 Pound Diaries.
Mm-hmm.
What? So my thing again is I don't really watch that many Lifetime shows outside of Lifetime movies. So is it going to be more serious? I mean, it's already a serious show, 600 Pound Life, but is it going to be like, I don't know.
Like TLC will do these people dirty, and maybe TLC is going to be serious, and they're going to be like, you're a piece of shit.
Lifetime?
Lifetime. Oh my god. Lifetime's gonna be like, if you have this podcast, you're an actual piece of shit. Go die. Like, how dare you?
Oh, God. I don't know how to feel. I don't know. I mean, we're obviously gonna watch it. Like, obviously. But I don't know. And now I'm, like, very curious if my 600 Pound Life is actually coming back or not. I almost want to, like, email Megalomedia.
Oh, and ask?
And ask, yeah.
Oh, do it.
Okay, I'll do it. No need to tell me twice.
They'll probably tell us. Yeah, well,
maybe.
I don't know.
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so we're probably going to start recapping that on Patreon, probably, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep doing, like, the normal 600 Pound Life on the main free show.
Yeah.
But should we just get into Chrystal?
Yeah, let's dive right in, guys. I can't remember why I put this one on the poll for you all to vote. I can't remember if there was like a certain reason or like if someone said this one was crazy. Because it wasn't that insane.
It wasn't. I didn't know. At first I was like, oh, I bet she seemed like she's gonna be annoying. But she really wasn't that bad.
No.
No. I mean, I feel like she got a lot of slack Like, nobody was as hard on her. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it was her situation. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, so I guess we're just going to dive right in, guys, and talk about Season 9, Episode 13, Chrystal Rollins. Or Rollins.
Rollins? I think it's Rollins.
Is it Rollins?
Yeah.
I thought it was Rollins, like from SVU.
Who?
Rollins, that character.
I don't remember that character.
Amanda Rollins, the blonde. She gets with Carisi, the DA.
I know Mariska
detective.
Hargitay and Ice-T. And
Jesus.
And Stabler.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
All right,
Christ. She doesn't keep up with SVU.
No, I don't.
Gross.
So
loser. Just kidding.
Chrystal is 39 years old, weight unknown. She is from Spring Valley, California.
Which is just outside of San Diego.
Yeah.
I had to look that up. Yeah. I was like, where the fuck is that? So the episode opens. What the fuck is all over the carpet? There's like white shit all over the carpet.
Powder? Baby powder?
No, not powder. It's like trash.
Like tissues?
Maybe ripped and like small, like, I don't know, just like, it looks like garbage. Or just like, I don't know, the place hasn't, or it looked like it hadn't been vacuumed or swept in months.
Those two little girls are not gonna vacuum. Like, no. Chrystal is not vacuuming.
Oh, hell no.
No.
She's got a little white dog with shit in its eyes on the couch with her.
Yeah, we never see that dog again.
Oh, what happened to the dog?
I don't know. We don't see that dog ever again, but that dog's a crusty white dog, shit in its eyes. We open up to Chrystal on her couch sleeping with a sleep apnea machine. She's got the nose cannula.
Yeah.
She's
and a CPAP.
She's doubled up.
And she is bundled in that blanket. She says she has to sleep sitting up. And I'm like, that looks so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like imagine having to sleep on a plane every night. That's Crystal's situation. Just sitting up.
I'd kill myself. I would die. I would just kill myself. God damn. So this is when Chrystal says that she has 2 children. And I was like, there's 2 kids living in this mess?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was so focused on all the shit that was all over the floor. And so she has 2 children. Ivoriana, who's 14. It's an interesting name.
Yeah.
And Tatiana, who is 12.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, the rhyming names. So, love that.
The older one, Ivoriana, she helps out with everything. Sucks. Oh, yikes.
That poor baby. Oh my god. Ugh. I feel so bad for these 2 kids because they literally do everything in that house because, surprise, surprise, Chrystal cannot stand for very long. She cannot walk. She cannot stand for long.
No.
So we get this kind of like a teaser bathroom scene where Chrystal just kind of walks into the bathroom and sits down. And then it immediately, like, fast forwards to her in the kitchen. And I'm like, oh, okay. Guess we aren't doing a shower scene this episode.
No. She didn't want to do it. I don't blame her.
No. So, can I also say, Crystal's wearing a really beautiful blouse right now. It is covered in bleach stains.
Well, you know what? If it's a good blouse, you're not going to throw it away for a couple bleach spots. I'm joking.
I mean, I have, like, my hair dye shirt.
Yeah.
A shirt that's covered in like hair dye and bleach stains, but ooh, I didn't know they made them that big.
A lot of her tops this episode, I was like, your chi-chis are almost spilling out. I would feel so uncomfortable.
Your chi-chis!
Your chi-chis are almost out.
Like, your chi-chis, girl. Oh my god. Woo, yeah. It's, I totally get it's hard to find clothes that fit larger people.
But like a t-shirt.
So just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a lot of, this is one of the very few t-shirts she owns. The rest are all like tank tops.
They're like crop tank tops. I was like, oh my god, I would not feel comfortable.
Woo! It's just a lot of things are spilling out.
Yeah.
A lot of things are spilling out. My God. So Chrystal is in the kitchen making breakfast with her 2 daughters. She explains that luckily her family lives pretty nearby. Her mom, I don't know if her grandma or great grandma are still alive or not, but her mom, her brother, I think some other relatives live nearby, which is great because Chrystal does not work.
No.
No. She spends all day at home and says she's very depressed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she can't really walk at all. She doesn't leave the house, like, ever. And now we get the scene of her with the girls in the kitchen. They're going to be making pancakes, bacon, eggs. The kids have to do most of the cooking while she kind of supervises them.
She's project manager.
Yeah, she's the PM on this breakfast project. Yeah, but
so much like the living room floor, the kitchen floor is also fucked up. There's like slats missing. There's like just shit all over the floor. I'm like, God damn.
Well, she can't bend over to get anything, and the kids, like,
I know,
they're already cooking and doing everything else. Like,
you're right. You're right. I shouldn't be so harsh because it's literally 2 teenage girls that are doing all of the cleaning in this house.
Everything. But
God.
Chrystal says she is always hungry, and she says that this is pretty much an addiction for her and a disease. And those pancakes they made, they look thick. They were like...
They were huge. Huge.
But like thick, like high up. I was like, I've never been able to get them like that.
Well, because I saw Chrystal, she fucking like takes one of those ladle things, scoops up a bunch of batter, puts it in the pan, and I'm like, damn, that's a big pancake. She takes the ladle back and dips more and puts more into the pan for that one big pancake.
Yeah, she's making them high. It's like she's making bread.
Goodness.
So during all this, we're getting into her backstory now. So we find out that her mom was a single mother at 21, and she had lived with her mom, her grandma, and the great-grandma. And her mom worked a lot all the time to support her. So whenever her mom had time, they would eat together. So that was kind of like the only time they would really bond. So Chrystal started...
Can I also...
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to add her mom works at a donut store overnight shift.
Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. She probably was bringing home so many donuts.
Oh, yeah. Because later when we see the mom, it's like, okay, I get it.
I get it. But also, I feel like when you're that young, like a kid, you can eat donuts like that. Now, if I eat more than like 1 or 2, I feel nauseous. I feel sick.
Yeah. I remember when we were kids, like going over our best friend's house, and I feel like every time we had a sleepover, her mom would bring us like a dozen donuts. Yes, like a whole thing of donuts. And I remember if I ate like more than 1, I would feel nauseous as a kid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like donuts always made me feel like filled me up to the point where I felt like I was going to puke after like just 1.
Oh, damn. That's weird. Because
that is weird.
Yeah, they're very filling. But so yeah, around the age of 7, she started to put on weight, and she was about 80 pounds. And then when she was 8, her mom started dating somebody, and then a year later they got married. They tied the knot when she was 9, and they moved in with the stepdad, and he had some kids too. And then we find out that she ended up being molested by a family member.
Yes.
Yeah. This sucks. Ooh. And like, she pretty much just ate constantly to kind of cope with it. So by 12 years old, she was 200 pounds. She told her mom and her grandma about the abuse, and she felt like her mom made her hide it. I guess she didn't want her talking to anyone about it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Just what the hell? It's that's horrible. That's just horrible.
The mom, like, yeah. Yikes.
She just that's unfortunately that is so common because I work in like the field of child abuse, and it's so common for stepdads or mom's boyfriends or hell even bio dads to be the offender and touching diddling
Ew.
kids. Yeah, it's horrifying. It's most of the times that's the case. And like moms, like the other parent is usually what you would expect them to be like, absolutely not, fuck that, call the police, get this guy arrested, done and done.
Yeah.
But a lot of times some moms just ignore it or don't believe their own children.
Yeah.
It's pretty horrifying. I one time had a case where the similar situation, and the mom ended up calling her child a slut for stealing her man, quote unquote.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like a 15, 16-year-old, because, I mean, that's gross too, but it was like an 11-year-old.
Is this mom fucking stupid? No offense. Like,
there's a lot of stupid people out there in the world.
Insane.
It's pretty fucked up.
That's insane.
It's disgusting.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's fucking gross.
Ew.
God, that's depressing. So anyway, when she's 13, she moves in with her grandma.
Thank God.
And thank God. At high school, when she was 14, entering high school, she was up to 300 pounds. She says the abuse screwed up her life, she said.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when she talks about how she, would start hooking up with guys. And this is when she explains that she started to be used by guys for sex. Which is really, really sad for a young child. I keep saying young child, a teenager. That's like horrible. And by the time she graduated high school, she was 420 pounds. 420 blaze it. And she, right after graduation, got a job at a pizza place.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, okay. I mean, not the best environment for someone 420 pounds, but she met someone and started dating her coworker.
Yes. And they ended up moving in together. But then he started to drink a lot and started to become violent, and he beat her. But she called the cops, and he was arrested, but she didn't press charges, and she brought him back home. She's like, oh no, I love him, blah, blah, blah. And she said he ended up being arrested 3 to 4 times. And he even went to domestic violence classes, and they stayed together until she was 21, and that's when they broke up. I'm like, thank God. Like, also, I don't understand how these men, even if you like take a DV class, how are you not like waking up to be like, hey, this isn't normal. I'm not supposed to be hitting my girlfriend. Like, I don't understand. I don't know, dude. People are wild.
I don't get it. People are fucking crazy. I recently just not rewatched because I hadn't seen it before, but I recently randomly watched the Where Are They Now episode for Lee and Renee. If you remember that couple, we covered their initial episode a while back.
I think
they were the ones who had the monkeys on the wall.
Yes.
And Lee was like a total piece of shit.
He was abusive.
And yes. And in this episode of Where Are They Now, him and Renee, oh my God. There's a scene where Lee is talking to Lola, and Lola says, I was appalled to find out what happened between you and Renee. And I'm not going to like give it away if anyone wants to watch it, but it was pretty bad, pretty fucked up.
Oh gosh.
So we'll have to cover that episode on Patreon, but it's pretty fucking depressing.
Oh no.
Woof. But, I hate men.
Yeah,
I'll just say that. I hate men.
Hate it. So,
hate it.
Back to Chrystal. She ended up becoming 480 pounds by 21 years old. And she broke up with that guy, though. She left him.
Yes.
But this was about the time she was 23 years old and 500 pounds. But she could still take care of herself. She's young. She can still take care of herself. And she went back to California, got her own place.
Yeah.
And at 25 is when she met her daughter's father.
Yes.
Yeah.
She says that Unfortunately, he was more abusive than her past boyfriends. And they met at age 25, and then at age 27, she had Tatiana, her youngest. And after she had Tatiana, she said one incident, he was practically beating her to death. And the only way she was able to get out was that she was able to get the door open, and one of her daughters ran out, and that's how she left. She said, she grabbed the kids, put them all in the car. He ended up going to jail for a few weeks, but the last time the kids saw him was 2 years ago. So I guess when she was like 37.
Yeah.
And at 29 years old, she stayed with her mom and her brother for a while. And during this whole scene, as she's doing a voiceover about her past, we're just watching her like putzing around the house. She's in the kitchen with the girls. Her lips are so purple.
Yeah.
You know that scene, and it's not lipstick, guys. It's not lipstick. You know that scene in Monsters, Inc.?
Yeah, with Randall.
Where the one monster gets stuck on the face sucker thing?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's not Randall, I think.
No, it's another one.
I can't remember. But one of them comes off of the face sucker thing, and it's like lips are like big and purple. That's kind of what her lips look like. Anyway, I also got distracted in this scene too because there was a notebook on the table, and the notebook on the table said, "I am very busy." And I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, okay. Interesting. So the girls are making, I don't know if this was dinner or lunch, and one of them is like, oh, I burned the veggies. And it's like, how the fuck do you burn the veggies? Girl, what are you doing?
Like, take the lid and move them off the burner. These are also a 12-year-old and the 14-year-old, okay, she could probably make like simple things. But the 12-year-old,
yeah.
I don't know. But they're also making mac and cheese.
True. I don't think I was cooking at that age.
I was making, like,
to be honest,
spaghetti. Like,
you were making spaghetti at 12?
Yeah. Boil some water and throw the pasta in there. Oh, it's not hard.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So we meet Libby, Chrystal's mom, and we also meet Chrystal's brother, Josh. So it looks like the family's coming over. I guess I answered my own question for dinner. There's a giant ham, like a huge ham hock. And they got mac and cheese and vegetables. And good Lord, Chrystal's got 2 plates.
Oh, you also skipped Uncle Ben is here too, and not the rice. Uncle Ben is here.
Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Yes,
or Big Ben.
Not the rice.
Big Ben, as Amy would say from 1,000-Pound Sisters. It's Big Ben.
Oh my God. Oh Christ. So, okay. I have to remind myself multiple times that the girls, the 12-year-old and 14-year-old are doing all the housework and the cooking in this home. And honestly, the camera crew does them so dirty because they zoomed in on the flies on the walls.
Aww.
They would not stop zooming in on those damn bugs.
Oh, those poor kids. Like they're trying. Know. They're trying so hard. But
but they shouldn't have to be trying.
I know.
They're kids.
They're kids. Like let them have fun. But so her brother Josh is carving up the Who Thanksgiving meal, the Who beast. The ham, whatever. And her she's already got a full plate of like veggies and mac and cheese. And then she's already got a couple pieces of the meat on the other plate. And she's like, I'm going to need more than that. I'm like, girl, why don't you eat what you have first? And then go back for seconds later. Like, just do that.
Good God. I love that you said she had a plate of mac and cheese and veggies. Girl, that plate was mostly mac and cheese and maybe one small scoop of veggies.
Yeah.
She had multiple scoops of mac and cheese on that one plate.
I know.
Oh, God.
But, Chrystal's talking over this whole scene when they're eating. She's saying that she's now 39 years old and, she just never leaves the house and she's really worried about her kids and she's scared of dying and her kids having to deal with it, or her leaving her kids like by themselves because their dad sounds like a deadbeat, and she just wants to
valid.
She just wants to get her life around, turn it around, and get her shit together. And she wants someone to intervene before she kills herself with food. And then during this scene, she's actually eating brownies now. But
they busted out the brownies, guys.
Mm-hmm. But she's got this new doctor in Houston. She's gonna go check out.
Well, she did name him.
Okay.
She did say we're gonna go see Doctor Now in Houston.
Okay, thank God.
It's no longer talking about that we found a doctor in Texas who can help us, and it's like, okay, just fucking, you're on the show, okay? God damn. So next scene, it is month 1.
Yay.
And they are packing up. So she's already said, you know what? We're going to move to Houston to see Dr. Now. And they got a pickup truck with a U-Haul. And I'm like, oh, they're pretty,
serious.
Planned out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay. We don't see too many. Well, actually, we do see U-Hauls, but usually they're like scrambling to like get a truck or a van or something. But they showed up ready to go. So Josh, her brother, is here helping, and he's also moving to Texas.
Crazy.
Wow, that's a good brother.
I know.
Wow.
Also, Uncle Ben is coming to Texas also to help them move.
Yeah, but I think he's not staying at this part.
Oh, no. Okay. I thought he was staying.
No, I think he's just helping them move. And then once they're all settled in Texas, so he comes back to California,
okay.
I think.
I thought he stayed, but,
I think later he does. Mm-hmm. But, so, okay, as they're cleaning out this house and packing and everything, oh my God, one of the girls has like a whole container, like one of those big plastic tubs. And she threw a storage bin. She basically threw the entire storage bin in a dumpster, and a laptop fell out of it.
I didn't even see that.
I was like, oh God, like goodness.
That was her school COVID laptop. She's like, I don't want this.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what it looked like. It could have been. Who knows? God. So again, they zoomed in on the flies on the wall again. I know.
They take the whole mattress and they just throw it raw in the back of the pickup truck. They didn't buy like a plastic wrap to put it in.
No.
They just threw it in like
a bird could shit on that.
Right? What if it rained?
Ugh. It's 20 hours from where they live, right outside San Diego, to Houston, Texas. 20 hours. Not including, they're definitely going to stop at a hotel at some point.
It's going to be sitting out in the open. That's gross.
Ew.
Run to Walmart, get those moving bags for mattresses, and wrap it up. But Crystal's already complaining about how long it's taking to get packed up. She's like, I want to get on the road. And her brother is like, well, let me just like rest for a minute. Like, he's exhausted. He's just, and now he's getting kind of pissed. He's like, well, you guys choose to live like this. It's disgusting in here.
Well, the house is pretty gross. They keep zooming in on the flies on the wall multiple times. And the floorboards are all fucked up. There's like trash all over the floor and just like random, like, you can tell that home is being taken care of by 2 children.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And Josh is just like, I had no idea they lived like this. And he's like, everything's such a mess. Like, we got to clean this place, but you guys are choosing to live like this. And it's like, ooh,
it's
goodness.
2 kids running the show. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
It's so sad. Like, I'm trying to be funny, but
I know. I feel bad for these
just
poor
so sad.
kids. Like, the 12-year-old and the 14-year-old, they're barely middle school, high school. Like,
yeah.
I don't even know if they're open. They might both be in middle school. Like, those are 2 middle schoolers, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's terrible. I mean, I get his frustration. Like, he's been lifting shit all day long. And then, it's like, oh, now I gotta fucking clean this place.
Yeah.
But oh God, the floorboards on the floor are all fucked up.
Oh yeah, they're like ripped
like,
up.
Yeah, like what is it?
It's like panels,
yeah,
like
like
vinyl planking is all ripped up.
yes, they're all like mismatched all over the floor. Like several are missing, several are like pushed away. It looks bad. Looks bad. So they're getting Chrystal out of the house, and dude, she barely fits in her wheelchair.
They have
Like she.
Did you notice her?
They have what?
Did you notice on her wheelchair? There's only one side that's got the armrest, and then the other side is just no armrest. That's how she fits on it.
Oh my God. How it is. Oh my God. Christ. So she's sitting outside as they're trying to get her in, and Crystal's like, oh, I think people are staring. I almost want to flip them off. And then the kid asks, can I flip them off? And of course, immediately Chrystal and Josh are like, don't do that.
No,
like,
don't do that.
Please.
No.
Oh my God.
So they get all loaded up. They have 2 cars with them, and they're going to drive over to her mom's house because the mom's not going to be able to travel down to Texas to see them. And Crystal's not going to be able to travel back up to see her for a while. Aww. So they go see the mom, Libby. Libby comes out of the house. She's also like in a cane, you know. Oof. She walks down the little sidewalk, and one of the kids grabs a chair for her to sit in.
Yeah. Well, they also drove the van on this poor woman's front lawn.
Oh, yeah.
So that Chrystal didn't have to get out of the car. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God. What a sight. What a sight.
Yeah, they just pop open the side of the van, and her and her mom say bye, and then the kids say bye, and then they just get...
And Chrystal thinks, though, that they're getting to Texas next week. And I'm like, girl, it's only 20 hours. What do you mean next week?
She's upset because she's like, she wanted to leave way earlier. So she's like, we're not going to get there till probably a week now. And her mom's like, what?
Uh-huh. Goodness. So this is annoying. We get a black screen, white text where it says 3 days later after a difficult drive, they are in Houston. And I'm like, we missed 3 days.
3 difficult days? We missed that?
Difficult? What the hell, man?
We didn't get to see these difficult days.
Right. So I'm curious. Like, they didn't do a shower scene. They didn't film the 3 difficult days driving down. Later on in the episode, they bleeped out something that Chrystal had said that she wanted to be kept private. And I'm like, okay, but it sounds like they're doing a decent job of, like, you know, censoring it to her privacy, whatever. Yeah. But then they'll also zoom in on the fucking flies in the house.
Something's weird about this episode.
Yeah.
There's something different. I don't know. It's just a little weird. Because I feel like we get to I don't want to skip ahead, but I feel like she doesn't make a whole lot of progress, but it's showed as very positive. Yeah. This is odd. I don't know. There's something about this episode that just, I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know. So 3 days later, they're in Houston. They get to a hotel. Chrystal almost falls getting out of the van. It's like, oh no, this is not boding well for Chrystal at this hotel. So she also can't fit through the door to the hotel lobby, so she's got to get out of the chair, and she's got to like kind of side shimmy in. And that's when they find out that they are on the 3rd floor of the hotel. Yikes. I don't know why her brother didn't immediately go, hey, we got like she can't, like, she's not able to like get up onto the 3rd floor. Can we like do a 1st floor situation? He, I guess, didn't even ask. But
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even getting into the hotel is an issue because she's got the wheelchair and only one of the front doors open, so that's already a problem. Yeah. And she's able to finally like walk inside, and they scoot over to the elevator, and she already is like, I have a fear of elevators. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, so she gets onto the elevator slowly, and oh my God. She takes one step, and it just goes, and it made a noise. She immediately backs out. Then her finger is bleeding.
Yeah. How did that happen?
I don't know, but she says that the elevator dropped down a smidge when she stepped on it. And she's like, oh, I might need to go to the hospital. Oh, yeah. I'm just so exhausted. I may need to go to the hospital. Everything hurts. My finger's throbbing. It's not broken, but I don't know.
I was very confused how her finger... Also, elevators are meant to withstand a ton of weight. That's why I was also super confused.
Right. Like, don't they hold like 2,000 pounds or something?
Yeah. So I don't know what happened.
Right.
I don't know. Something was... I don't know how she cut her finger, too. Something wasn't adding up.
Yeah, because I mean, I've been on elevators where it's like a ton of people in the elevator, and I'm trying to think, like, let's say everybody's like 150. And there's like been like 6-7 people in that elevator. That's way more than 600 pounds.
Yeah, it can hold all that weight. So I don't know. I think she just heard a noise and she just freaked out and got off.
Yeah, but it sounds like, I don't know, her finger must have got caught on something.
Gross.
Nightmare. So they were able to get a room on the first floor after that fiasco, and poor Chrystal, she's trying to get into their new room, and there's like a little bit of a lip on the floor that she has to get over, and she's like, this place is a death trap. First, I tripped in the parking lot, and the elevator almost killed me, and I'm like, okay, calm down, girl.
Let's tone it down a couple notches. It's fine.
Yeah, my God.
So they get in the new hotel room. It looks nice. It's a one bed.
Yeah.
But it's got
a fridge.
I know, it's got a fridge. It's got a microwave. It must be like an extended stay situation.
Yeah.
But she's having a lot of issues getting into the bed. Like, she kind of gets one leg up, but she's not able to get her other leg up, and she's really kind of like, she's pretty done. And her one daughter, I don't know which one it is, but she's like, are you okay? And Crystal's like, no, I'm not okay. And she's crying. And I'm like, that's so stressful for these kids.
Yeah. I can't imagine being a kid and that's like, ugh. Yeah. Like that's your everyday, basically, though. That's all these kids know.
Yeah.
Oh God. So the bed is high and she like can barely lift her second leg up to get on the bed because she's able to get half her body onto it. And this is when her brother Josh comes in to help, because I was like, where's Josh and Uncle Ben?
No.
Why aren't they helping? Like, why is she alone in the room with these two girls? I noticed in this scene that Josh looks a lot like Gilbert.
I was wondering who he looked like. It's Gilbert.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Which is sad because I really like Josh. I think he's a great person.
Yeah.
And Gilbert is a total piece of shit. But unfortunately, they do kind of look alike.
Unfortunately, they do.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like the bald head. I don't know.
It's that bald head. That's what it is.
Yeah. So Josh comes in and he rolls her onto her side on the bed. And I'm like, is that...
Because this is great.
Is that even going to be safe?
Is that even going to be safe? Yeah, she's like, oh, great. Now she's like on her side, like completely smushed over. She's like, great. This is just great. I'm like, scoot her over and flip her back on her back. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Good God. And then immediately the kids start putting the CPAP on her. And it's like, is she settled?
She's got to settle down first. Get her comfortable.
They're like, you know what? She's on the bed. She's on the bed. Who cares? Just throw this on her.
Here you go, Mom.
All right. So the cameras are kind of doing her dirty now because they zoomed in on her dirty, crusty feet, and her legs are also crusty, and they like hold that zoom for a good couple of seconds.
Like,
and I'm like, why? Why do they do that?
They're like, oh, content. Zoom on these dogs.
See, the thing is, though, they'll zoom on the feet and the flies, but they won't fucking film the 3 difficult days driving down to Houston. This is bullshit.
Some good, difficult days. And they're like, cut that.
God damn. So we get to the next day, and they are at Dr. Now's office.
Yes, exciting.
Woo!
So she's like, I think I'm around 600, maybe a little lower. I've been doing pretty good.
Yeah. She said she's been cutting back. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
She was like, I already started cutting back. And it's like,
Well, maybe if we saw those 3 difficult days, we could decide for ourselves.
Yeah. Exactly. So we get in the office. Oh, our girl Blush Queen is here.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a while.
I know. She's, this whole episode, she does all the weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I was like, ooh, that's our girl.
So, Chrystal gets on the scale, and she weighs in at 611 pounds.
Okay.
I thought she was going to be close, like more like in the 700s, until I found out her height.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, never mind, that checks out.
Yeah, that absolutely checks out. So Dr. Now comes in and he's like, oh, you got the whole family here with the oxygen concentrator. Damn!
Jeez.
Oh my God. And she's like, well, I kind of need it because my whatever thing is low. But they bring the oxygen concentrator, like that big blue box, with them everywhere.
So her oxygen must always be low.
Oh my God. So this is when she kind of explains to Dr. Now, like, oh, we came down from San Diego, blah, blah, blah. And Dr. Now says, the line I hear from him all the goddamn time, you have one of the most highest BMIs I have ever seen.
Okay, so
Dude.
Is it everybody? You say that to everyone.
Yeah. He says it's everyone. No one's special. He says it's everybody.
But,
right.
Because she is only 4'11" inches tall. She's 4'11".
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So she's very short. And
Ooh.
in addition, she has high blood pressure, congestive heart failure, sleep apnea, asthma, and a whole bunch of other issues.
I'm going to look up the BMI calculator real quick just to see. All right, so she's what, 4'11"?
Yeah.
All right.
611 pounds.
4'11", and then 6'11". Woo! 123.4.
Wow. What's the normal, or what should it be, I guess?
A normal BMI is between 24.9 and hold on.
Something else.
BMI normal. Excuse me. 18.5 and 24.9.
Oh my God.
So basically between 18 to 25.
Okay.
Or 19 to 25. Underweight BMI is below 18.5. And an overweight BMI is 25 to 29.9. And obesity is 30 and above. And a severe obesity is a BMI of 40 or over.
Wow. So she's in a league of her own.
Ooh. For real, my God.
But Dr. Now asked her when she started to notice that she was overweight. She says it was about 9 years old. And she said that she had been in the hospital before, and they put her on a diet, and she tried to stick to it, but it didn't really work very well. And she's like, look, I'm almost 40. I need to change. My kids are getting ready to get into high school. I want to see them graduate, get married, have a life. I want to be there. So he's like, okay, well, you need to start changing some eating habits. And, you've had all this time to do it. You kind of...
Yeah. And she hasn't done it.
Yeah.
Oh. So Dr. Now gives her a goal to lose 60 pounds in 2 months.
2 months.
And this is kind of off the rails because then he starts asking her about her personal hygiene.
Yeah.
Do you think she smells? Is that why I don't...
No, he's...
In other episodes, he doesn't bring... That we see, he doesn't bring it up.
No, he brought it up. To her, he's like, I can smell the hygiene issues. She's like, I take a shower. It's like, oh, okay.
Can I say that is my worst nightmare, is like smelling bad and someone coming up to me and being like, wow, you really smell bad.
That's my biggest fear. Like, I always am afraid I reek. Or like my teeth reek.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to tell me.
Oh my God. Oh God. Nightmare fuel. So then he asks her about childhood trauma. And this is where it gets really awkward. And she goes, sorry, Josh, you don't know this. And then she mentions about her childhood abuse.
She doesn't say
that happened.
Specifics. She says she was sexually abused when she was around 8.
Yeah.
So Dr.
Ooh.
Now asks her, let me get you, he says he's going to set her up with a therapist. And
Thank God.
he leaves the room to go grab the diet. And she says, ugh, liquid diets suck. And I'm like, he didn't say anything about a liquid diet.
That's what I was so confused about. But I think he does mention the liquid diet, though, to her.
Okay.
And he also says, you have also a severe body odor.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think, like, because of how short she is at this weight, I feel like it's more imperative than ever that she gets this weight off of her as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why maybe he did mention the liquid diet to her, just to like hurry this shit up because she's 4'11".
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, let me see 611 pounds on like a, I don't know, 5'8" type of person.
A 6 foot person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna do. All right, we'll do 6 feet.
Yeah, do 6 feet. 600 pounds at 6 feet.
6'11". Oh, that's a BMI of 82.9.
Oh, okay. Well, still very high, but not as high.
Shit. Well, let's try 5'7". At 6'11 pounds, that's 95.7.
Okay, so she's still well into the 100s.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. 5 feet 4 inches at 6'11 pounds. It's 104.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Damn.
Dr. Now comes back in the room. He gives her the diet, and he talks about how he's concerned about like all the issues she has that might hold her back.
Mm-hmm.
And he's worried about the fact that she has not gone to therapy for any emotional problems. That might be like an issue that kind of causes her to not do well. But and then we have, I think it's a nurse comes to take some blood. Yeah, I don't know. It's just very random scene with Dr. Now talking over it. And then commercial break. And now we are at Dr. Paradise's office.
Yeah, they go straight to Dr. Paradise's office. Like, holy shit. I was like, God damn. Like, I wonder if she like went back home. Like, this was interesting.
Or she just went straight there.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. So, let's see. She, gets to Dr. Paradise's office and starts talking to him about her childhood. She starts to mention, it takes a while for Paradise to be like, to really get her to talk about her childhood abuse. And she's really like, I don't know why I need to bring this up. Like, I'm over it. Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, girl, you're 611 pounds. Like,
yeah, I don't think you're over it.
Something's going on here. Yeah. So she also says, I really want to protect my brother's feelings. I don't want to name this person. And we're like, oh my God, was it another sibling?
Yeah, who is it?
Like, who is it? And so she says who it is, but the name is bleeped out.
Mm-hmm.
When she talks to Paradise. Which I was like, oh,
yeah.
God. And so, yeah. That was crazy. I've never heard them bleep anything before like that. Usually it's like...
They don't do it.
I don't know. Yeah, they don't really... They're just like, oh,
too bad.
Tough titties, you're on TV. Say it, bitch.
Too bad.
Like,
yeah,
woo!
So she mentions that she doesn't want to dwell on something that happened 20 years ago. And he's like, well, Dr. Paradise says, I want you to come back with your brother and we can talk about it. I was like, okay, so we're going to get into it. So after that, she heads out. She mentions that she's nervous and scared to talk to her brother about it. Mm-hmm. But the next day, they are back at the office already. Like the next day.
Yeah.
I was like, that was quick.
Is it the next day?
That's what it said. I thought it was.
Oh,
is that what it said?
Goodness.
Maybe. I could have sworn it said next day.
That's so wild, though, because, like, she says to Paradise, like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. And he's like, oh, you're ready. You're ready. And it's like, bro, is this your second session with her?
Yeah.
It's wild. I don't know, man. I don't believe it when it says second day. The next day. I don't know.
No, so
that just sounds insane.
It's too fast. So Chrystal and Josh are back. Chrystal goes in first, and Dr. Paradise is like, well, okay, you ready to bring in Josh so we can like kind of talk about things? And she's like, okay. So they bring Josh in. She's already kind of upset. And this is when she kind of drops like a bombshell on Josh that she's like, the person that molested me was your dad. But thank God Josh immediately is like, well, yeah, like your mom like didn't do what she should have done. She didn't protect you from him. Like, and he didn't know. He was like a kid. He had no idea what was going on. Because that's when she said, yeah, you know, when I went to go live at grandma's, he's like, yeah, like I remember that happening, but he didn't know why. And I was like, wow.
Yeah. Wow. Very crazy. Josh handled that like so amazing. Like he didn't seem shocked, but also I'm sure like this is hard to do that on camera, like hard to be on camera while finding out that your dad molested your sister.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Now, are they half siblings or step siblings?
I don't know. We never find out.
Okay. I don't know. I think they're step siblings because they seem close-ish in age. Yes. And yeah, I think because her mom met Josh's dad when she was 8.
Yes.
So, and she said the abuse happened at age 9.
Okay.
So.
Okay. He probably.
I don't know.
Step sibling.
Yeah. But Josh, I really like though that Josh like immediately, he didn't like question her. He didn't, you know, deny it or whatever. But he's like, yeah, you know, it sounds like mom didn't do her job because she stayed with him.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I thought he handled that so well, and that was amazing.
Yeah, and he says,
amazing to see.
Don't hide things from me anymore. I'm like, okay, nice. And Chrystal said that she's glad she did it, and she feels that it brought them closer together. I'm like, aw.
Aw.
So
that's so nice.
We're at month 2. Oh my god, that took a while.
All of that happened in month 1?
Wow. We are almost an hour in. And that was only...
That's fucking crazy.
So, okay, month 2, we're at the hotel.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's working on the diet. She's like, and the girls are with her in the room. And she's like, guys, let's grill some chicken. And I was like, oh, they've got like a Foreman grill or something in the hotel. Nice.
Yeah. You're making a face.
Yeah, so they go to grill the chicken in a waffle iron.
Oh my god, I missed that.
Oh wait,
how the fuck did I miss that?
You missed that?
Yeah.
I was wondering why you look so confused. They had like a regular old waffle maker, and they put the chicken in that and they grilled it. And then when the chicken came out, it looked like a piece of it looked like a waffle.
Wow.
It looked very,
you know what,
white and gray.
Ooh. You know what though? They had to make it work. You know, limited options, I guess.
Yeah.
Good God. Oh, and then her and the girls take a walk in the hallway.
Yeah.
But the way Chrystal was getting up, the girls are holding on to her oxygen thing and like swinging it. Almost like, come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Come on, girl.
Like, ooh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So that was month
That's
2.
All of month 2. Month 1 took forever, but month 2 was like 2 quick scenes. And now we're at month 3. And we are back at Dr. Now's office. Chrystal explained, she's like, you know, my last weigh-in, I was 6'11". I needed to lose 60 pounds in 2 months. And so I need to be at 551. So Chrystal hops up on that scale. She weighs in at 602. She lost 9 pounds.
Ooh. Nice.
And Blush Queen immediately goes, 602? You lost 9 pounds. It's like, okay, you didn't need to say it out loud, bitch.
Okay, human calculator. Calm down.
Good God. Ugh. Christ. So she's got both the kids this time with her. Because the last appointment, it was her oldest and Josh. But now she's got both girls with her. No Josh that I could see. And, oh God, the older girl. Oh, she looks like she's got like a bird shit stain on her shirt.
I didn't even notice.
Oh my God,
Where?
that's all I could focus on this whole scene.
Aww.
Yeah, it was like, I think she was wearing like a purple blouse.
A blouse.
A beautiful purple blouse with like the giant white like stain running down it that literally looked like bird shit.
Maybe it's the design. I don't know.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Aww.
Ooh. So, this is annoying. Crystal's like, I've been doing the diet and I take a shower every day. And it's like, okay, sure, girl.
I'm showering every day.
Like, okay, and how is that contributing? I mean, that's great. Keep doing that. But what about the weight loss, girl?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Dr. Now, he even says, if she lost what she's losing, it would take her like a decade to get to her target weight at this point by how slow she's losing weight.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so it didn't go too well. And they head out, and the next scene is them getting ready to move into their new apartment. But first, guys, we obviously got to stop at McDonald's.
Oh my God. And this is when they order like a whole breakfast. And I was trying to, at first I was like, where the hell are they? Because all they would mention was like, oh, give me a breakfast sandwich. Let me get a bunch of hash browns, extra hash browns. And I'm like, no McGriddles. Oh, that's my go-to. I love a McGriddle.
Maybe that was the number one that she ordered.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I love me a McGriddle. Oh, so good. So, girl, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Why the fuck are you at McDonald's breakfast? Oh, well, it's so hard to cook in a hotel room. Yeah, it is hard to cook in a hotel room, but you have an entire kitchen in your hotel room.
Yeah. You got that waffle maker, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, so, okay. They get to her apartment. This is the same exact apartment complex that the last several episodes we've done have used.
It's the ones with the white brick inside.
Yes. And they have the brick arches when you walk through to get to the apartments.
Yes.
It's the same brick arches, the same ones at Stephen Asante, V&A and Alan.
Yes.
I think it was maybe Sarah?
I don't remember. But a couple.
I don't remember.
It's been at least 3 people that have lived here. So now this is like the 4th.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. They gotta, I think Dr. Now has to have some sort of
like a deal with them.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I think so. And this is where she's explaining like, oh, me and the girls are going to stay here. And then Josh is going to get his own place with Uncle Ben.
They're living there. They're staying down there.
Yeah. And this is when I think we find out Uncle Ben is staying.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
But,
oh, Uncle Ben's rice. My God.
But yeah, she's going to stay in the living room and the girls are going to get the bedroom. So it's just the shot of them setting up the new place, unpacking. And I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. So we're now moving along to month 6.
But also, she wasn't really doing anything. She was just sitting in the wheelchair watching everyone move.
What is she? I mean, yeah, there's really not much she can do.
No, but still, it's like she's not really doing a whole lot of anything.
Yeah, she could have unpacked in the bedroom, maybe put away the forks and the spoons. The light
we'll
duty.
See. Oh God,
all right,
maybe.
So moving into month 6 now, we're back at Dr. Now's office. She's getting wheeled in. What?
Dude, she looked like a corpse getting wheeled into this building. She's like leaned back, arms out. Like she just looks dead in this fucking wheelchair.
She did. I was like, oof.
Oh my God. Like, girl, look like you're trying, please.
Who wheeled her in? I don't remember who took her. Was it Josh?
Yeah, I think it was Josh. Because I don't think the girls could do that. No way.
No. Oh, but she said she missed her last appointment last month.
Yes.
Because I guess the girls had just started school or something down there and they were busy. Mm-hmm. So Dr. Now gave her an extra month, but he wants her to lose 90 pounds instead of 60 pounds. And she said, okay. She said she was going to do it. And she also is still doing therapy. So we'll see.
Thank God.
If she gets in the office. She was 602 last time. 5'11" is the goal. She weighs in at 564. So 38 pounds for a total loss of 47 pounds. Not 90.
Not great. So, not great. Oh, this poor girl. I mean, still, that's like better than nothing. A loss is a loss, but also, girl, you should have lost. The initial goal was 60 and only lost 38 pounds in 3 months.
Could have at least aimed for 60.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Dr. Now later says, if you followed the diet, you would have lost 50 pounds a month.
A month.
Goodness. And I don't know if I'm skipping ahead here, but Dr. Now says, if you keep this up, we may have to like hospitalize you and put you on a controlled diet.
Yeah. She's like, seriously? I didn't know that was part of the plan. And he's like, well, we might have to intervene. So.
Yeah, girl.
Pull it together.
Goodness. Girl. Get it together.
Yeah. No, because he said, we're not going to let you keep going like this. Your BMI is too high. So he's like, keep working on the diet. Don't eat when you're stressed out. And I'll see you in 2 months, bitch. Pretty much.
Damn! And he's like, peace out, bitch. Whoo! So, I think this is the next scene. She's making the charts.
I think this is is this month 7? Yeah, this is month 7 now.
Oh, okay. Oh, now we're on month 7. Month 7.
Flying by.
God damn. I know, this is flying by because month 1 was like fucking forever.
Yeah, it was.
Good God. So she's making some like chore chart looking things, but for the diet and exercise and meal planning. I'm like, oh, girl. They have cute ones on Etsy you can just buy.
Yeah, this was cardboard.
And download.
Or, not a cardboard, construction
paper.
And I'm no...
Looks like a preschooler did it.
I'm no speller myself, but... I know it is for... Okay, so she made a rewards chart, and the one rewards chart said, if I follow the meal plan, I will be able to move and be healthy. But she spelled follow F-A-L-L-O-W. Fallow. And I was like,
if I follow the diet. Oh.
Like, cool.
Illiteracy is an epidemic. Yeah. Spelling and all that is an epidemic, whatever. Oh my goodness gracious. And she and the kids are like hanging these up on the wall, which it's nice. I'm sure it's good to put your goals out there. Like it's important. That way you can see them every day. Yeah. And you know what? They don't have to be cute. I'm just being super judgmental.
You're like,
you know what?
Buy the expensive things.
Yeah. Okay, well you can buy like cute ones on Etsy for like $5 and then download it and print it yourself. But you know what? She doesn't have a printer at home. It's hard for her to get to a library. Who am I to judge? Construction paper, a marker, and some Scotch tape or just as well.
Same thing. Different form.
Exactly. Oh, God. And now we're at month 8. God, they are really, like, stringing some shit together. What the hell is this?
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
So, I know. This episode is filmed so strangely.
It's very weird, because I feel like she's really not doing that well, but they're framing it like she's doing fucking great. I don't know.
Well, because now we get to month 8, and she's back at Dr. Now's for her 4th appointment. This is the 4th appointment, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Let's see. 11. And then 6:02. Oh, yeah, it is. It's the 4th appointment. Okay. At first, I was like, liar. But no, it is. It is. Okay.
So her last...
yeah.
Okay. Last appointment was 564. She needs to lose 60 pounds to be 504. And she weighed in at 498 pounds.
Dude, my jaw actually dropped.
I know.
I was honestly shocked. I was not expecting her to do well.
No. Also,
just because all they showed us was her drawing.
Also, I feel like it's hard to tell with her. I can't tell that she lost anything.
I know. I know. And maybe it's because she is so short, but honestly, it does not look like she's lost a single thing. She's also in the wheelchair. She's also not walking, not doing it. Like, you don't see her doing those things. So she kind of looks the same in the chair.
But she lost a total of 114 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, she had lost 66 pounds in like those last 2 months.
Yeah.
Total loss 114. Like, that's amazing. So she is officially approved for surgery, but doctor now wants to go ahead and do a whole bunch of tests on her just to make sure everything is in working order and, you know, she's healthy and able to do that.
Do the surgery. And
yeah.
like, you got to get rid of this oxygen now, girly. You can't do that. You can't.
Girly pop.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the oxygen. He's like, you got to lose weight to do it though. Like, that's the only way you're going to get off this oxygen tank.
Yep.
And he's like, we're going to do an EKG, a chest x-ray. We're going to do some blood work. And we're seeing them do all this right now. They like do the EKG.
Yeah.
Blush Queen does the EKG. I didn't know she could do anything other than
didn't know she could do anything else. She is a working gal. Look at her go.
Working queen. No.
She really earned her salary this episode. You know, the amount of time she had to call out Chrystal Rollins. And then she read off the scale.
She did math.
602. You lost 9 pounds.
She did some quick math in her head. She's working the...
And now she's doing a freaking EKG.
I know. I'm shocked.
Look at her go.
Yeah. And they do all this, and then they walk Chrystal back to that room and do x-rays on her. Also.
Wild. Yeah. I think that's the same room where Dr. Now brought Stephen Asante to call him like a fat monster in the mirror.
He's like, look at the mirror. Look at yourself.
Look at yourself. You're a monster.
You don't look human.
Oh, that's amazing. For those of you who don't know, we have covered all 5 Asante episodes on our Patreon. If you guys are interested, they're really fucking funny. Like, this episode is not our best.
No, because this
is not our best work.
Chrystal was kind of boring in a way. This is
I
weird.
Know. This is
a
I don't know. This is not a good episode to do, but you know what? We got some better ones on our Patreon or earlier episodes we've done on here, but we're trying to make it work, guys. So month 9. God damn, they are flying through this. I don't know. There's something weird going on with this episode, man.
I bet she knew somebody on the fucking crew and is like, you better not do me dirty. You better make me look good. I bet she had it in. She knew somebody. Somebody owed a favor. Something was weird.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. So she's at the park with her kids and I think Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben is here.
She took Uncle Ben Rice for a walk.
Big Ben is here. Yeah, so they're at the kids want to do some frisbee and play with some chalk. And she actually got up and started walking a little bit. She did a little loop around the sidewalk. The kids are cheering her on. Very cute. And then it's very refreshing to see like kids that age like just playing with like the chalk on the sidewalk. I'm like, thank God. Like I feel like kids don't play anymore like that. I don't know.
I know. That makes me so sad. Like since I work with kids, I fucking see like, you know, kids is so all ages that are like glued to their phone and tablet. Aww. And it's like kids don't really, the kids I see at least don't play with toys that much. Aww. That's why at my work and like our waiting rooms, we don't have TVs. We don't have any electronics. It's all just like actual toys. And the kids actually do play with them in the waiting room because there's no other options.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then like the second, you know, somebody pulls out a tablet or a phone, they're all on it.
Aww.
And it's like, oh, jeez. It is very refreshing to see two like a preteen and a teen playing with chalk outside. Like, I don't know.
It's fun. Nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I guess, apparently it should take about 4 to 5 months for her to lose enough weight for her lungs to be healthy enough for surgery. But Chrystal's like, I'm going to do it in 3 months. I'm like, oh, Well, I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know about that.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that? So that's pretty much the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And we left off. Her lungs are not doing the best, so they gotta wait for surgery. And that's where it leaves off.
What about months 10, 11, 12? Where are they?
Where? On the cutting room floor, that's where.
Does she even...
Goodness.
Does she have a where are they now?
No, she does not.
Wow. Well then.
I also... Yeah, there's no where are they now. And I tried looking her up online. She is like a ghost. It is hard trying to find her. Like Chrystal Rollins. I think this is her on Facebook. I'm not 100% sure. This might not be her. No, I don't think this is her. No, that's not her. Shoot. Yeah, I'm trying to find her. I was trying to find her earlier. Did not see her anywhere. Ugh. No.
Well, that's weird. I found her Instagram.
Oh.
As of September 9th, I think she's homeless. But I don't know if this is her or not. It's hard to tell.
No.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me see.
I think they are homeless. Oh no.
Oh no. Why?
Aww.
No, wait, what's her handle?
Chrystal.
Chrystal Self-Love?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's got If You Can Help Cash App, and then she put her Cash App on there. There's a link to a GoFundMe.
That's sad.
Oh. December 7th she posted.
No.
Okay, they have a place, but they need money to pay for it.
Oh.
Oh my
no.
gosh.
So
and they're still in Houston.
Wow. So maybe it didn't go very well. Oh no.
Oh no, I guess not.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, that's really sad.
Dang. Well, this episode was a bummer then.
I know.
That's...
Oh no. And her mom died.
Oh no. Oh god. Well, this is
Her mom died earlier this year in March. Oh. Jesus. This is fucking depressing as hell. Well, Christ.
This is a sad way to end. Sorry, everybody.
I know. Sorry, guys. Damn, this is so fucking depressing. Shit. And, I mean, goodness. If you guys want to look her up to donate to her GoFundMe, let me see. They're currently living in hotels, trying to stay afloat. I have gone to churches, but there's no available assistance at the moment. There is an apartment close by that is affordable, but until we can get the deposit and AP fee, it's not possible, along with paying for a room. We only have a couple days left here at the hotel. I used my check to stay here, so anything could really help us, please, and thank you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, they only have one donation, $50.
Oh, gosh. That's sad.
And that's from September 9th.
Oh, wait, so that's old then. That's really old.
Yeah, but then December 7th, it says here, it's raining and cold. If you can spare even a few dollars so we can pay our room. We need $40 for our room today. Cash App me here, PayPal here. Oh, that is so sad.
God, so that's a terrible way to end. That's so sad.
I know. Should I donate, or is that like weird?
I don't know.
I feel awful.
I know.
Man, what a bummer of an episode, guys. Yeah. Jesus. This is why we like doing the ones where the people are bad.
I know.
God. So depressing.
But it looks like she actually
Christ.
did lose weight.
Yeah.
It looks like
There's a before and after from 2022 where she lost a good amount.
Yeah.
But that was also 2 years ago.
Okay. Oh, God. Well, this is a bummer. Sorry, everyone.
Such a bummer. God, guys. All right. Well, oh, man.
I swear.
Well,
they're not
okay,
all like
guys.
this.
I know, shit.
Aw.
So next time we're taking a break because next week is fucking Christmas.
Oh my god.
Jesus. And then let's see, on December 30th, we will be doing season 2, episode 4, Chuck.
Yes.
Haven't seen that in a long time.
But also on the 19th, so Thursday, we have 1,000 Pound Sisters coming out on Patreon. I think it's the last episode of the year, so.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, shit. And originally we had, on Patreon as well, we had, let me see, Where Are They Now? Season 7, episode 5, Jean, coming out on the 18th. But also, we never finished Angie J Part 2.
Oh, that's right. Should we change it then?
know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Guys, let us know what you would prefer to hear on Patreon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about it. I don't know. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, leave 5-star reviews only. We are not looking for constructive criticism. We do not care if you didn't like this, that, or whatever. Just keep that to yourself.
5 stars only. We want to make it to 100 ratings by our 1-year anniversary, which is next month. So please leave us a rating on Spotify, Apple. Please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please. Thank you. All right, guys. And all of our links are in the show notes. If you're interested, please join us on Facebook at my 600-pound discussion group on Facebook. And all of our links are there to Instagram. We're only on Instagram. Oh, YouTube, I think.
There's only a couple episodes on there.
Forget it. And Patreon. And all of our links are in the show notes, guys.
But have a great week, everyone.
Right. Yes, and we will see you next time. Oh, I guess we won't hear, or you guys won't hear us on this show until after Christmas.
Yeah,
so Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
Hanukkah.
Christmas. Happy everything.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of my 600-pound podcast. You can find us on Instagram at my 600-pound pod or Facebook on my 600-pound podcast discussion group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.